So our next match in round 3 is Tez Busby, who's a 7, a Super 7, against Carl Owens, who we just saw in round 2. And again, Carl is a 6, so the race is going to be the same as the previous one that Carl played in. It's going to be a race of 6 to 4. And they should be beginning very soon. It looks like Carl will be braking. Tez is racking the frame. Scratched immediately. So Tez will take over with ball in hand, but he's shooting on APA rules behind the second diamond. Tez is choosing stripes, and then opens his account with the 9 ball into the top corner pocket. Followed by the 12. And the 11. It's like the 14 into the top corner pocket. Or maybe the 10 passes. The 13 is there. Stuns it right there on the same spot. Brings himself to the 14 to be able to come back and come behind the black and take the first game down. Indicates the black to the same pocket. Tez opens his account, 1-0. Tez to break. Black went close to the pocket. Looks like the 6 went directly into the top corner. So he's on solids. He's right against the rail behind the 5. Screws back on it for a perfect position on the 2. Slowly drifts that in. May have been a little soft on that, but he's got the 7 on the side. Next to the side rail there. Straight down. Clears the 3. Looking at that 4 to see where the cue ball's going to go if he hits it from that line, because he's a little off the line. Could possibly stun it back up to the center of the table. Or come off the rail for the 4. He's looking at that 1. He's got to free that 1 up somewhere. He may go into the 9 to break him up. No. My God, that was a very, very good attempt at banking. Turning the table over to Carl. Carl opens with the 15. 12 into the top corner pocket. Misses the ball, leaving Tez a shot on the 1, but he's covered by the 14. He's looking to kick it in the top corner pocket. Interesting. So Carl is on the 14 in the top corner. Drifting down, kicks the 12. Nine into the left corner. Sorry about the distraction, folks. Tez was just getting some information on where the streaming address was, so that he could have one of his friends tune in while he's on live. So Tez has still got that 1 locked inside there between the 10 and the 13. Tried to angle it across table. Left Carl open. Who aims to put the 10 in the top corner. He's got a thin cut on the 13 to the bottom left-hand corner, which he missed. Almost scratched. Now Tez has a potential bank back up into the top left-hand corner. No, he decides to play safe. Carl returns with a good kick off the rail, a two-rail kick, sending the cue ball back up to the top of the table. Looking to bank it, missing it. Whoops, it may go back to that corner. There it goes. That's the 2-3 rail fluke that happens a lot. And misses the black in the bottom, leaving Carl a potential game-winning shot into the bottom right-hand corner with the 13. Stuns back, gets a perfect position on the black. And that will even up the score 1-1. This time it'll be Carl to break. Remembering Carl only has to get 4 games. It's a race to 4 for Carl, and it's a race to 6 for Taz. So at this point, Carl is actually ahead on points, but the skill level of these players is amazing. So we'll see how the third game originates now. Carl to break. Last time he broke, he scratched. It's like he's going back and scratched a second time. Right back, screwed right back into the bottom corner left pocket. Turning the table over. It's an open table now, turning it over to Tez. Puts the 12 in the top. He's choosing stripes. He's got a 9. Not sure what he would do there. Not sure it goes behind the 5, but I guess it does. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot. Just missed a bank to the side pocket, bringing Carl back to the table. Up. Okay, the 3 to the bottom right. It's got a similar kind of shot at the top. The 6 misses it, kicks at the 6, misses the kick, misses the ball coming off the rail and turns the table back over to Tez. However, the 15 and the 14 are blocked by the black. The 11 may be blocked as well, so it leaves him the 10 and the 9 down here near the rail. That was the 13, sorry. Yeah, so well done. He kicked the 13 towards the pocket. Missed the breakout. Probably trying to kick it off the rail. No, he's playing safe. Leaving Carl a narrow pathway. Well done. Places the 1 right behind the 15. Misses the bank. Carl's looking at the 2 into the top corner. Came a little bit too far. Leaves Tez a very tight shot. Play safe. No. Wow. Ah. And he puts the black in. So Carl takes 2-1 lead. And Carl will retain the break. He scratched twice in a row on the last 2 break efforts, so we'll see that he can try to repair that this time and open his account on game 4. Right now, Carl leads 2 games to 1 on his race to 4, and Tez still has just 1 game on his race to 6. Yes, there's some down. Let's see, I know he's got 1 solid. He got the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So he's choosing solids. Stun screws back on the for the 2, perhaps. He's going to go for the 3, get it out of the way. It's sort of, what was that? I'm not sure what that was. But Tez is back to the table this time on stripes. Plays safe up against the 10. Puts Carl right behind the 13 and the black. Looking to try to carom the 5 onto the 3. Well, I'm not sure if that was the right side of the ball he was aiming for, but it turned out into a rather neutral position, giving Tez a pretty much open table right now. He still has some work to do on the 13 behind the black. There goes the 10. He may have fluked it. Yes, he fluked the 15. There goes the 1. The 9. Still got that 13 to play with. Now the 15. Is that the 15? It doesn't go past the 2. 14. It's a good try. Leaves Carl behind the 3. He may have a clear path for the 5 to the top corner pocket, which he does. This brings him back to almost a dead straight shot on the 3. Missed the 2. Hit it a little too hard. That's the 12. That's not the 15. He's got the 14, 12, and 13 still on the table. So he's got the 14. He can drift up from the 12, from the side pocket, come in behind the 13. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, we missed it and stubbed him right behind the black. So valiant effort there. It looks like it was well hit, but it's left Taz with an easy 13 into the corner. And position on the black. Once more, the game is tied up 2-2. So Taz to break. Got at least the 15. Let's see where he's at. I think he's on some solids. He's on stripes. Missed the 14. Rushed the shot just a fraction, leaving Carl on the solids behind the 7 with the potential on the 5. May be able to see the 1 from there too. I'm not sure. There's a few options at this point. It's going for the 5. Well done. Although he's skidded behind the 4, but he's still got a shot on the 6. Oh, went for the 1 up into the top corner. Well done. Now he goes for the 4. Drifted a little too far on the 6. Looking for the carom on the 3. Rolled that in perfectly. He's got the 6 into the bottom corner, the right corner pocket. And I'm not sure that he came out far enough for the 7. I don't think he's got, he might be able to throw it, but I don't think he's got enough. Wow, we've seen it all today. That was an interesting bank on the 7. Carl's electing to put the black into the left side pocket, which he just gets, and takes down the 3rd game for himself, puts himself on the hill. So Carl is breaking, and he's only got 1 game to win this match against Tez. Tez, on the other hand, needs 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. He took down 1 of each, so it's an open table, and he can choose whichever set that he would like to use or like to choose to run the table. He's choosing solids. Starts his account with the 3. They're all bunched up here, very easily positioned. He's done back for the 1. Put this in and almost stop it in place for the 4. No, just rolled it slightly. Probably didn't want to be over the 12, but he's there. He's got to make sure that he gets on the left-hand side of the table to get at the black. Now, did he get to see the 7? He may have. Might be a thin, narrow pathway through between the 14 and the 9. No, it wasn't. Ball in hand to Tez. Lining up on the 12. Very open table here. Stuns across. Just about every ball on the table is potable. 15. The 9. Oh. That may have spelt the end for Tez's run. He scratched on the final ball, leaving Carl just a simple tap on the 7. A screw back for the black. Hey, play it. Play it. And there it is, the winning shot for Carl to win 4 games to 2. So the final score on the match was Tez Busby 2, Carl Owens 4, and Carl only needed 4 to win the match, and Tez needed 6. So this